Hi, this is Jake Wilson with Conscious Energy Consultants, and today we're going to talk about what you do now that you're moving and you have solar panels on your house. Well, a couple things you need to make sure of. First of all, you want to make sure that you actually bought your panels. If you leased your panels, unfortunately, you're not going to get any equity back because you never owned the panels. Secondly, is you have to make sure you get a real estate agent that knows the energy efficient world. All solar is not created equal, and this is where it really comes down to what was the deal that you got when you bought solar. It has nothing to do with how much you paid. It has everything to do with the size of the system and how much it generates. Unfortunately, a lot of realtors, when they think of solar, they're relating to solar back in 2010 to 2015, where leases were very popular, where you would just lease out your roof, a company would slap some panels on, and they would give you a reduced bill, but you don't own the equity. However, if you own the panels, it's a very different ballgame, and not all realtors are very familiar or they know how to value it. And there's a couple things you can do when you're in your contract, when you sell it, to make sure that you get the right appraisal, including requesting a green appraiser. These things will make sure you know how much energy the solar panels are producing, and you can multiply that over the length of time that the panels have existed and how much they're going to. That's one of the ways you can help determine the value of the panels. And there's some independent third-party studies as well. But this is why you have to make sure you get a realtor that knows what they're doing. When you do this and when you move, you have two ways in which you can value this. And this is really up to your realtor. And again, this is where you want to make sure they know their stuff. First option is, if there's an increase in value in the property and the panels are paid off, there you go. If the house is worth $500,000 and within the 2 to 3 third-party studies that are out there, it's worth $20,000 still, that's the increase in property. However, let's say you're making payments. You got a solar loan and you're still paying it off. So let's say you owe another $10,000. Well, you have two options. If the house is worth $500,000, you can either do $510,000 and pay the difference off when the house sells and have that the remainder pay off the remainder of the loan of the solar panels, or you can transfer the payments to the new homeowner and they take over payments, which, depending on where you purchased at and what your loan is, should in most cases still be less than if they were just paying the electric bill anyways. One thing that the new buyers can and should know is you can bundle in the cost of solar into the mortgage as well. That's always going to be your best option. Now, a realtor who knows what they're doing can make sure to put these things in there and to educate even the buyers on the value, or if you're buying a house that has solar, it gives you a lot of negotiating power one way or the other. So these are things that you want to consider when you're selling a house that you've put solar on, or whether you want to buy a house that has solar on. There's a lot of negotiation and a lot of options, but it's always going to come down to what the original contract was for the solar, how much is provided, and how much is still left on the loan. Once you have those factors, that gives the realtors an opportunity to either negotiate or to value the project properly. For any other questions, you can always follow us on YouTube, facebook.com/consciousEC, or go to our website, consciousec.com. And you can go into any of the bars, ask us any questions that you may have. We're always available to answer your energy efficiency, solar, roofing, whatever needs you possibly have, we're here to help. Thanks so much, and look forward to seeing you guys again soon.